Hello everybody, I'm here at the Okapi field today, and who's the ref? We have one of the newbies, Lance Cavanaugh. Did I say your name right? Probably not.
Yeah, Cavanaugh, you got it.
Cavanaugh, okay.
Yeah.
How you doing, Lance?
I'm nervous, man. It's the beginning. It's tough refereeing. It's a new outlook. So I'm just trying to get my the points down before the game starts, so I don't have to worry about it during the game. But I'm a little nervous.
Tell us a little bit quickly your background in rugby.
So I've been playing rugby. I played rugby for about 15 years. Played at numerous colleges, scholarship colleges, high performance colleges and places, and played for a lot of successful teams. And you know, as you age out, it's like, what's next? You know, first it was media, which it still is, Great American Rugby, as you can see. But also, I just love the game. So anywhere I can be out here and just kind of be in the environment. And even in this sense, I've never really seen a youth, what do we call these, jamborees or something like that? Festival. Yeah, I've never really seen them. Huh? So yeah, so to be able to actually, you know, be in the environment is beautiful. And
what happened when you decided, oh, you know what, I'm going to be a ref? How did that come about? Because not everybody does that. Yeah. And I'm so glad that you have joined the ranks. Yeah. Because as you know, we really need more refs and good ones.
That's a part of it, right? We need people who care about the game to actually officiate the game. But also, through my Great American Rugby travels, I'm meeting Justin Hale, Cat Roche, Cisco Lopez, all of these amazing referees, and get to hang out with them outside of these tournaments where they go all, you know, between the days of these tournaments and see how they act and operate. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool.
It gives you a different perspective when you meet them outside of the field, right? Yeah. Especially when you're a player.
They're kind of forced to be together on their own. They're not really players, they're not coaches, but they do need their own community where they can talk about the things that they go through, and just being in those rooms, it just made me admire them a little bit. And knowing that we have such a rich youth rugby environment here in South Florida, like I know we can use new referees, more referees. Sure.
What was of course you just reffed your first game last week, correct? Mm-hmm. You're gonna do a couple games today. That's good for you. I hope you're fit, because these little kids run.
Yeah, them 16-year-olds was running on me last week.
After you did your first game, what was the thing that like struck you the most and said, wow, I didn't know this was so hard?
Well,
because it was, right?
Yeah, it was a little difficult, right? In my time playing, I was a winger fullback, back three. And being a referee, you're in the middle of all the chaos. I never really had to be so much in the chaos as a player. I'm off on the sideline watching them scrum and line out, or when they're doing hit-ups in the middle of the field, I'm kind of just spectating. But now that I'm next to it, it's the little things that really control the game. You know, does the tackler get a clear release and get his hands in? The calculation you have to make in the middle of that.
A big computer in your head, huh?
It's a learning process. I can understand why referees have to ref for 6-7 years before they can really move up to these higher levels, because what's happening in the middle of rucks and tackles, but also the little slight cheeky things that players do to get an advantage or to get ahead, being able to see them and being able to call them out and just learning how to maintain a game. It's a lot. It's a whole lot.
And how was the experience as far as pushback from the players or the sideline?
Well, the players show me a lot of respect and love, which is new. As a player, you don't show opposite players, you know, you're just like, good game, slap hands. But, you know, players walking up to me, thank you for officiating the game, you did a good job. And coaches and parents, that is definitely something that I'm learning to embrace. It's new. But really, it was the referee community. Seeing that I'm a referee, seeing that I'm out here putting the time in between the lines and giving me guidance. I expect to be a lot better today because of the coaching I got. Tom, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a lot of coaches, referees who've been looking out for me, and I appreciate all of them.
I was actually going to ask you, who was like fostering you the most, or who is your coach? Is that Tom Champa?
Yeah, Tom Champa, the champion.
They didn't have anybody better than Tom?
I could come to find out, right? There's slim pickings for coaches, I'm telling you now. But he's been really gracious. Even today, he sent me a text message going over some of the things we talked about, and I'm going to use all of that today to be better and position it on the field and making sure my signals are correct and things.
I mean that having somebody behind you is one of the most important things as a ref, and I would say another thing important is you be able as a ref, through your, you know, how you ref, be able to talk later after the game with the coaches, the players, you know, sometimes that's not possible because the relationship on the field goes sort of, you know, not very well. But as long as you maintain a good relationship, you can get very good stuff back. That will make you a better ref.
It's good to have somebody impartial and who understands the process to be able to help me through it. And you need that in anything, right? A player needs a coach to guide them. Player needs his teammates and other players to guide them. And I happen to have a referee coach in the Champa that who laid out a lot of things I did wrong, and he knew I was going to do wrong. He told me this at the beginning. You're probably going to mess up on a few of these. And then as soon as the tape started, he said, yep, already. So to have somebody with that foresight to be able to help me and guide me has been. And, you know, I look for more coaches. As time goes on, I'll talk to more coaches and get coached up by different referees because I want to understand the referee part of this as well. It's not just me being a referee. I don't plan on ever refereeing national championship games or trying to go to the highest lengths of refereeing, but I do want to understand their process. So when I hear teams upset on the sideline of a call that happens on the field, I can give the referee some grace because I understand, well, he saw something different. Maybe that isn't a yellow card, it's just a penalty. Maybe, so that's part of it.
Hey, man, you're going to get ready for your game, so I'm going to let you go. Thank you very much.
Hold on, wait.
Good luck today.
Hold on, we got to. It's a great American rugby tradition to give thanks and gratitude to someone who helped you on a rugby journey. You got to thank somebody. Somebody helped you. I can name a few people. I gave Tom Champa and all those referees some love. Is there anybody who's helped you in your rugby FL journey?
Actually, I had a lot of people supporting. To be honest, I don't want to say names right now because
shout out to Ross Davenport. See, shout out to Ross. Mike Gomez, who was on your show this week, right?
That guy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, and good luck, man.
Thank you. Take care. All right, appreciate it.
Awesome.